Дать работать, например, в стойке Маддалене, он может показать хороший бой. Не секрет, я собираюсь его переводить, я собираюсь его контролировать, заставлять его устать, навязывать свой стиль боя.
Who do you think is going to win in the fight between Jack Della and Islam?
It's a good fight, but a tough fight. I go a little bit more on Islam.
If Islam can start to pressure him early and take him down early, or even just make him wrestle, he might struggle. I don't know that he's ever felt anything like he's going to feel, because it's not going to be double legs and six.
Islam Makhachev has broken silence on his upcoming clash with Jack Della Maddalena, where he aims to achieve his dream of becoming a two-division UFC champion. Confident in his skills, Makhachev issued a bold warning, declaring he will dominate and smash the reigning welterweight champion inside the octagon. At a recent Eagle FC press conference, Islam Makhachev opened up about his weight and how settled he feels at welterweight. He shared that before his last cut he hovered around 183 to 185 pounds, but with refined training and nutrition, he now maintains closer to 189. According to Makhachev, this range allows him to feel both strong and sharp, even when sparring with natural welterweights. He emphasized that gaining additional size isn't his focus anymore, as his recent camps have already conditioned him to compete effectively at the higher weight.
Islam, what is your weight now? How much did your weight change, and how did your physical condition, your physical preparation change? You know, up until last camp, I think my weight was about 83, 84, but now with the right regimen, with the right diet, my weight is now 86 and a half. Yesterday was 86 and a half. I think right now I'm where I need to be. I'm at the right weight. I'm at the place where I feel comfortable with working out, sparring, and working with the guys that usually fight at 77. To continue to gain the weight from now on is not necessarily the goal of mine. I mean, it might go up by 1 or 2 kgs in training still, but we've already done plenty of work during this camp with heavyweights to make sure to gain the proper weight that we need.
Khabib Nurmagomedov recently shared his thoughts on Islam Makhachev's upcoming fight with Jack Della Maddalena, calling JDM the toughest opponent of Islam's career. In Khabib's view, Maddalena presents an even bigger test than Ilia Topuria. He emphasized Maddalena's size advantage, noting his stronger legs, powerful frame, and sharp boxing skills. Khabib also acknowledged Maddalena's underrated grappling ability, suggesting that his well-rounded game makes him a dangerous challenge. He concluded that if given the choice, preparing Islam for Maddalena would be far more difficult and exciting than facing Topuria. Islam Makhachev responded to Khabib, labeling Jack Della Maddalena his toughest opponent yet, asked if JDM ranks above fighters like Volkanovski or Poirier. Islam acknowledged size could play a role, but dismissed any doubts. He admitted Maddalena is dangerous if allowed to dictate the fight, but vowed to drag him into deep waters, wear him down, and ultimately impose his trademark style of pressure, control, and relentless dominance inside the octagon.
Что твой бой с Маддаленой будет очень сложным, а ты видишь, в чем Маддалена превосходит твоих прошлых соперников, например, Волконовский или Порье?
Весом, наверное. Ну, не знаю. Знаешь, как зависит. Если, например, даже вот сейчас про Чимаева бой говорили, если он дал бы ему поработать, то это был бы конкурентный бой. И также и у меня, и у всех. Если дать работать, например, в стойке Маддалене, он может показать хороший бой. Не секрет, я собираюсь его переводить, я собираюсь его контролировать, заставлять его устать, навязывать свой стиль боя.
Islam explained Khabib's statement, noting the shift to welterweight is an entirely new step for them. Moving from lightweight to 170 introduces fresh sparring partners, new preparations, and unfamiliar challenges. That's why he believes Jack Della Maddalena presents such a difficult test, marking a unique chapter in his career.
Так просто. Почему Кhabib так говорит? Потому что это для нас какой-то новый шаг, новый вес. Перепрыгивать. Ну, мы так не делали раньше, чтобы с нижнего веса наверх перепрыгивать, потому что по-любому уже другая подготовка, спарринг, партнеры другие, много чего приходится менять сейчас. И это все так по ходу, без какого-либо опыта.
Thinking Jack Della Maddalena would lose. He got injury and I was like almost 2 years without fight.
Yeah.
And then he come to different level, bro. Me was like gonna be a board fight by points and things like that. But bro, what he did was really good work. He grew up a lot.
Yeah, but
He come a different level.
Yeah, but Islam is a different animal. If there's one thing that I could say in that fight, Islam Makhachev, he gets on top of you.
Yeah.
He's a blanket, bro. Top control that Islam has in comparison to Bilal is completely different.